Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Reality Is Where Words Do Come to Life. I tried to find this article and I couldn't find it, but I saw it the other day. And what I saw was LaShawn Ford inside the prison system. Um, he was with the women and he had two authors that he brought with him. And he wanted to find out what their issues are. Funny. LaShawn Ford has been a state representative how long? And you don't know what the issues are? Y'all always amaze me when there's election time coming and you feel like you've been sitting behind the desk for so long, you made some strides, you made some efforts, and then when you feel like you get to a point where you want to run for an office and you want some brownie points, then you start getting into areas where you feel will have the most impact, where you feel that if you run for an office, you can take these very pictures that you use those individuals for photo ops to post them on your website, to post them on your cards, that you know you've been working with the prison ministry for a long time. And for as long as you have been in office, you should know every issue. You should know every need. You should know what's done and you should know what's not being done. Because you've had people come to you for different things. You had Linda come to you about some water, and you never did help her with that. You made a promise to her that you was going to assist her with the water for Statesville, and you never did it. Never did it. You spoke words out your mouth, but you didn't keep your word. Your word was not your bond. You didn't keep it. And so for me, we know there's issues. You ain't got to go into jail to figure out there's issues. We already know that. We know that they have to pay for everything they get. We know that a lot of them don't have family members that support them while they're in jail. Hence why some of them are so angry and so many fights break out. We know there's enough water, not enough water. We know that. Yeah, we know that. We know all that stuff. We know that the food sucks in there. We know that. We know that there's no programming in there. So you bringing a couple of authors in there for them to get a book means what? And then you photo op in the front of the room with the authors on each side and the lady sitting in the chair behind. What else did you provide them? Did you provide them, okay, we'll make sure you get some money put on your books, or what are your needs? What else did you provide them? Because that's just a split second. That don't mean nothing. Not one hill of bean. So if you are considering putting your feet, your hat, your finger, your thumb into something, think again. Because as long as you've been sitting in the seat as a state representative, the whole west side of Chicago that you cover should be much better shape than what it is. And it's not. Organizations that needed funding would have been funded by now to make a difference to kids who need certain programming, parents who need certain help. Y'all get in these seats that you ask the people to vote y'all asses in, and voting y'all asses in, you think we're supposed to kiss y'all ass to get what we need. And that's the problem that I have. Because it's not your seat. It's the people's seat. That's what it is. And when you get that through that thick head of yours, you'll be okay. But until then, miss me. I don't believe nothing you say. You lost any respect, any consideration of you being anything when you took my parents' house and you sold it up under your real estate company. Any respect, any consideration, any. And then when you further did what you did to Linda, that further pushed me over the edge. And she's been your supporter forever and a day. Forever and a day. And you have yet to keep your word about something to her. And it's not the past, it's recent. And you know it's recent. You have selective amnesia when you want to have selective amnesia. She asks you for help and she can't get it no way. But you give it to everybody else. You gave it to New Age with no problem. And you know her longer than I'm sure you know some of them. And she been foot patrolling for a long time. And foot patrol to help you when you got in office. So you get no brownie points. You get no respect. You get no pats on the back. You don't get no kudos. None. I wouldn't vote for you for a state representative, and I definitely would not vote for you as a mayor. Because if your ass can't do what you need to do as a state representative, you sure in the hell can't do nothing as a mayor. Your word has no value because you don't keep it. You have selective people that you choose to help, and that's not how it works. It ain't your seat. It's the people's seat. And y'all conveniently forget that. It's not your seat. It's the people's seat. And far as I'm concerned, ain't none of y'all representing the people. Not at all. The conditions we're dealing with right now, we shouldn't even be dealing with at all. And you all know the conditions. You ain't got to call. You ain't got to have no special meetings. You know the conditions in the heart of the people. You know what they happy with and what they not happy with. Y'all some fake and phonies. If anybody should stand before a judge for criminal charges, it should be y'all, because y'all lie so much. Bunch of liars. And everybody says it's not politics, it's politics. And that's what it is. If I can come to your office and I can sit and grin, skin and grin in your face and take my lips and toot it to you and beg you to do something for me, you're okay with that. Or if you do something for me, then you expect me to do something for you in return because I gave you my vote. Votes are not for sale. Y'all need to earn that. And we as constituents need to make them earn it. And if we can ever really understand that they are the employees and we are the employers, we will have so much better. It will be so much better because they will understand that fact. Stop just voting people in to vote people in, and stop voting people in for what they do for you, because they only do for you for something in return. And I'm sure the $60 million that you gave to New Age is for a purpose and a privilege. And it's going to come up. It's going to come up. They're going to let you come to their church and stand in their pulpit, or they're going to have the people that come to their organization. Well, you know, they have them flyers and them cards that say, vote for him, vote for him. But that's paid for, right? That's paid for. Ain't that gambling? Ain't that gambling? And misappropriation of funds, too, ain't it? Ain't them illegal things to do? Oh, but it's okay because y'all elected officials. You disguise it up under grant money. That's what you disguise it up under, right? That's how that works. Can't nobody else get that kind of money, but they got it. What they gonna do with it? They got, and there's organizations out here that have proven themselves, proven, and they can't get no win nowhere. And that's why I had a problem at. Y'all elected officials. But yet and still, y'all sending all the stuff to people emails. We ask you to be a contributor. $5. Well, hell, if I ain't got no job, I need my $5 to put on a bill or something. I'll give you my damn $5 for. Your salary, take your salary and run your own campaign with it. Y'all take that money you didn't get back, return investment up on the table and use it for your campaign. Stop sending out them contribution emails and letters. Can you contribute $5? Hell no, I can't contribute. Contribute to your own campaign. You want to run? Put your own ass in the seat. How about that? Because I'm telling you, my vote ain't coming to you no more again in life. One time I like you, but now I don't. Go figure. And that is what I mean. So you can like this and you don't have to like it. I don't care. I don't. See, my vote puts you in the seat. Mine. So that makes you my employee. I'm your employer. I can say how I feel about something when I feel a certain way. And that's what we all need to understand. Stop shying away from what you feel about a certain situation. Stop doing that. You have that God-given right as a registered voter. And I can speak my voice. If you want that seat, y'all ass is going to have to work for it. Because I'm not giving my vote up for free to nobody. And that I mean. Nobody. And as far as you, if you're thinking about running for mayor, I would think long and hard about that one, bruh. Let me tell you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.